Hi and welcome back to Warframe. It has been highly suggested that I try this one, and I have, and this mod is, I wouldn't say awesome, but it is really good and ridiculously useful. I am actually really liking this one. This is Smoke Shadow. It is the Smokescreen Augment mod for Ash that will conceal allies around you for the same length of time as you're invisible. To get this, you have to be max rank with either Arbiters of Hexis or Red Veil, and it will cost 25,000 rep from either one. Obviously, you don't have to buy the two, you can just buy it from one or the other. Just a quick check there, and yes, Arbiters of Hexis also sell it. Even though I'd already checked, I still had to double check just to make sure I was right. But unfortunately, the one thing I really wanted this mod to do was for the Syndicate stuff, and it doesn't work. As you can imagine, going invisible helps, because obviously they're going to stay aggroed to where you are. Unless you shoot, that is. It's the minute you shoot, and that's any non-stealth classed weapon, they will become instantly aggroed to your new position, even though you are invisible. And this mod is also affected by power duration, so for this build I basically have, what is it, Constitution, Continuity, and Narrow-Minded. I also have Stretch, Health, Shields. Oh, and I think I dropped Flow in. Nope, no, I do have an empty slot because I couldn't fit them all in. And it works pretty well. I managed to get about 21 seconds out of it, which isn't really that much. I'm just trying to keep them off the actual terminals right now. Best thing to do if you're going to play with any kind of invisible character is to take a stealth weapon though. So I'm going to use that as my excuse as to why I'm using the Paris. It has nothing at all to do with the fact that I really am digging the Paris lately. But the biggest perk to this, more than anything else, whoa, that is a lot of people. Why is nobody shooting them? The fact I can run up to an enemy who's an ally and make them go invisible. Okay, unless I fall into the abyss, at which point they will become visible again. Because that was really stupid of me. God damn. Which makes this mod really useful for things like spy missions, which unfortunately I wasn't able to get in on, because every spy mission I was able to get in on, they were basically using Lokis, or they just weren't listening to what I had to say, and they weren't grouping up, because if they do that, you can literally just get everybody close to you, because the range on this ability kind of sucks, and you can just make everybody go invisible. Bloop. I got one out of the two. Actually, yes, I got one, because the other one was still running off. It does help simply because being invisible, no matter what happens, is still a good thing. You won't be getting shot like that. Hide behind a post right now. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. I should have turned around more. Bloop. So it is helping. It's not like a limbo troll where I'm making them so they can't hit anything. Oh, I want that. That's mine. That actually is mine. That's one of the colours the dojo's... the clan is collecting for the dojo, I should say. So this mod is really useful, especially with the event mods being inside of spy missions. The dual stat ones, that's the elemental stuff and the status of status chance. I nearly said status effect. I think I can confirm the fire ones are in there. Apparently there's more, but I haven't come across them myself yet, just the fire ones. If the ice ones were in there, it would help a hell of a lot. Because I don't know about anybody else, but personally the ice one is... I need that one. And the electrical one is... I missed. Inside of... Is it Derelict Survival? So I think ice ones are the only ones that aren't in at the minute. Unless they are in spy missions. I'm basically just running around trying to make sure that these aren't captured. I would have loved to have done this with an actual spy mission, because that would have been great, but it wasn't, unfortunately. And that's what I mean by the range. The range on this is terrible. So you do have to make sure that your allies are close enough that they are actually affected by it. Otherwise, In a spy mission, that could go wrong, because there's only really the one part of a spy mission that you need it. But as you can imagine, even if you did get everybody affected by this, once the door opens, you've got a timer, and obviously you have to make it there as quick as possible. To get rid of those lasers, all you got to do is activate that. Yes, I know. Now, I didn't know that when I first started doing these missions, but I do know that now. But as you can imagine, getting through all these doors in the time allowed without using the ciphers would be impossible. See, I've just become visible, and this was the easiest of the rooms to do. So the rest of them would just be ridiculously, I don't want to say ridiculously hard, but you will have to stay grouped up as you're doing it, or just send Ash in, to be honest. But just cross your fingers and hope everybody can make it through in time. And just for the hell of it. Yes, it will be taken off by those guys. So I'll leave this off here for now. Well, quickly try and rush through these, because I don't really have the, I was about to say skills to take them all out, but the power to actually keep doing this, because I'm used to Loki's invisibility. Ash's is much, much shorter, and I'm visible and I don't have the power to go invisible again, and that's what I mean. So we'll leave this off anyway. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.